Episode 6, a show at the Devil's Den. Major Suggs started thinking about what happened the other day at Toom's studio. That light in that room. The way its power suddenly got stronger when he got close to it. It stayed heavy on his mind. The sound of the basketball echoed through the backyard of Mr. Reed's house on West Pine Street. Dribble. Dribble. Suggs moved across the cracked concrete court with sweat running down his face as the Georgia heat settled into the evening air. Every shot he took felt automatic, but mentally he was somewhere else. Swish. He caught the rebound and stared off into the distance. That light wasn't normal, he said quietly to himself. The wind suddenly picked up. Leaves rolled across the yard. Suggs bounced the ball harder. Boom! Boom! Then out of nowhere he stopped and shouted, "We got a show in Lincolnton. The Hoods of Rock opening up for Restless Gypsy. Hip-hop meets heavy metal in the South. I wonder if Kevin Hopkins will be there. This should be interesting in a town where country music reigns supreme." He shook his head and laughed to himself while grabbing the ball. "I gotta call Michael Blakely. He the new member now. We officially a duo." Suggs tucked the basketball under his arm and started walking back down West Pine Street as the sun slowly disappeared behind the trees. The neighborhood was quiet. Too quiet. The streetlights flickered on one by one. Suggs kept thinking about the upcoming show, the strange light at Toom's studio, and how life seemed to be changing too fast all at once. Then, suddenly, a vicious bark exploded from the darkness. Suggs turned fast. A pit bull came charging out from the side of a nearby house, but something about it looked wrong. Its eyes glowed a faint electric blue. Metallic veins pulsed underneath its skin like wires. Its growl sounded distorted, almost mechanical. "What the?" The futuristic-looking pit bull sprinted full speed toward Major Suggs with murderous intent. Suggs dropped the basketball and took off running through Ed Quinn's yard. Branches snapped beneath his feet. The dog tore through the grass behind him like a demon unleashed. "Come on, man!" Suggs yelled while jumping over an old bicycle laying near the fence. The pit bull lunged closer. Closer. Its jaws opened wide enough to nearly clamp onto Suggs' leg. Suggs stumbled toward his house breathing hard, exhausted and terrified. The pit bull prepared to strike viciously. Then suddenly, whoosh! A violent burst of blue-white energy exploded around Major Suggs' body. The entire world bent sideways. The sound of wind screamed in his ears. And just like that, he vanished. Silence. Suggs suddenly collapsed to one knee in the dirt beside an old water well, breathing hard, sweating heavily, disoriented. He slowly looked around. Tignall Road, his great-grandma's house, the old trees, the gravel driveway, the rusted well beside him. Major Suggs grabbed his chest trying to catch his breath. "This is insane," he whispered. His eyes widened in disbelief. "Ain't no way." Suggs immediately looked around nervously to see if anybody had witnessed what just happened. Then slowly, creak. A curtain moved inside the house window. Standing there looking out was his great-grandma Charlene, watching him in complete shock. Tune in for another episode of Doc Lander: The Teenage Years.
There's an art that can revive your soul and set your mentality and put your life back in a reality, away from the scheme that we call a dream. It can enlighten, it can enlighten you on what your life been missing. Here's an open canvas, close your eyes and create the art of reminiscing. This world is falling apart, turning the beautiful colors of life into something dark. Greed and hate is ripping us apart as the pieces fall into the void with no heart.
Desolate, no empathy, just hate and greed.
Because love used to be the target, but it missed the mark.
Now the streets is the heartbeat.
So why defeat unless we reflect back and focus on the art, the art. reset your mentality
and put your life back into reality.
away from the scheme that we call a dream.